What's going on, Phantom Force and Phantom, or Cleveland Cavaliers fans alike? This is Phantom Base. Welcome back to another session of team prep. This is for our week 3 prep for Kyle, aka Lugia X, aka the coach of the Mesquite Mesprits. I am your coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And before we get started, make sure you smash that like button to show your support for the PMC and for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're gonna hop right into this by quickly showing you his team, which will be on the right there. And I want to go ahead and preface this by saying, holy crap, his team is weird. I say weird isn't it? It's just scary. It can be offensive. It can be ridiculous. So I really just want to make sure that we're trying to build a team that can counter all of his mods, any combination of 6 that he brings. So that being said, I believe we have done the best that we can with this. It's a little more defensive for his hyper offensive strategy. So we're gonna hop right into this. First off, we have Sand Slash, or the hairdo goes Slash, Rocket Leftovers, Sand Rush for no reason whatsoever. Because Sand Veil is technically banned, but we wouldn't be able to use it anyway. Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, Rock Slide, and Knockoff. Obviously, Rocks is crucial to his team. His team is incredibly weak to Rocks, and he only has Defoggers on his team. And in fact, if I remember correctly, he only has Masquerade, Mega Pidgeot, and Archeops as hazard removal, and they all are only defog. So if he decides to set up webs on me with Masquerade, he's going to have to get rid of his webs too. And if he decides that he doesn't want to bring a defogger, I have Rapid Spin if he decides to set up webs. So we have Rock Slide to hit any flying type Pokemon, which would happen to be Masquerade. Masquerade, Mega Pidgeot, Archeops if he decides to switch in a Volcanion. We can go for a Rock Slide and hit it. Knockoff is just for getting rid of items. We are 228 HP, 4 attack, 252 defense, 4 SPDF, and 20 in speed. 20 in speed is to make sure that we outspeed Masquerade if we get speed crept up to our uninvested speed. And we will outspeed the Masquerade that way, easily be able to either set up rocks on it first, we get off a Rapid Spin before it kills us, and we can go into Mega Gallade and go for a taunt. Pretty much our entire plan is to lead with Sand Slash and get up rocks as soon as possible. If he leads with Volcanion, predicting that we actually do have switch-ins for that, but this next Pokemon isn't one of them. We do have Sean Spencer, the Assault Vest Among Us, Third Generator, Rocking Giga Drain, Foul Play, Clear Smog, and your Hidden Power Ice. Your max HP, max special defense, 4 special attack. We are Calm Nature. We are eating anything that Volcanion wants to do to us for days, unless he goes for Fire Blast. In which case, we have another switch in for that. But this thing can take anything from Heliolisk, any kind of special hit whatsoever, except for maybe a Hurricane from Mega Pidgeot. But even I think we live that. Not quite sure on the calcs there. I may actually look that up real fast, because I do want to know. I'm going to check it real fast. Amoonguss. We're going to go Mega Pidgeot, All Out Attacker, not Stall Breaker. Okay, sure, why not? It's the same set anyway. I lied. Okay, at modest, this thing is guaranteed to hit KO on us, but if it's timid, it has a chance to be. It only has a chance to do a KOS. So we're eating up Hurricanes from Mega Pidgeot. We can easily pass off HP Ice. We can swap out, get a Regenerator boost back. I mean, whatever the case may be, we're going to be doing some serious work here. Now, I don't know if that popped up on the screen or not. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, our next Pokemon is going to be our newest addition to the team, G-Day the Gyarados. Rocky Helmet with Intimidate, Scald, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Dragon Tail. I know what you're thinking. Gyarados isn't a special attacker. It's not for damage. You can obviously tell this is a physically defensive Gyarados, meant to take on the likes of Garchomp, Ferrothorn even. Just things that want to hit physically, that aren't doing incredible super effective damage. And even then we eat Stone Edges from Garchomp, even if it's banded. And yeah, Dry-Skin Helios could be a good switch in here, but that allows us to go into Amoonguss, which will in turn we would eat up anything that thing wants to do. I think we take max like 19% from a Thunderbolt, from a Specs Helios, so we're sitting pretty with Amoonguss. There's a good wall to most of the special attackers. This thing is 244 HP, 252 defense, and 12 in special defense in case he decides to, for some reason, bring Leech Seed on his Ferrothorn. From what I know of him, he's kind of hyper offensive, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be bringing, a Bandit Ferrothorn of some kind. But in any case, we're going to be swapping now over to our Tripolar, the Magneton, Choice Scarf with Magnet Pull, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, Hidden Power Fire, and Dry Attack. This set is literally meant to trap Ferrothorn into a KO it. However, if it is banded and it brings Bulldoze against us, first off, we can probably scout for that with the Sandslash or the Amoonguss. Or actually even the Gyarados, that would be the better swap. Because Gyarados is Intimidate to drop attack, so that we can also take physical hits way better. But this thing can go for Volt Switch on Volcanion, and be faster unless it's scarfed as well, and then we speed. Then if he's max, he only speed dies to max speed. Otherwise, if he's only speed creeps to outspeed Victini, we actually outspeed him. So we are speed invested to outspeed max speed Mega Pidgeot, which is his fastest model on his team. Flash Cannon does neutral damage to everything, including Garchomp. He speed fire to it KOs. Even the bulkiest Ferrothorn. Volt Switch is 2 KO on a max HP Volcanion. If he's not max HP and he's speed invested, then we have a chance to OHKO. If he doesn't have any HP investment, Try Attack is for neutral damage on anything else, because he doesn't have a Ghost. So, our next Pokemon is our renamed Spartacus, the Mega Glade. Close Combat, Ice Punch, Psycho Cut, and Taunt. If he decides to bring Masquerain, we might lead with Glade to taunt it, so he can't go for a Sticky Web or Defog. We will then proceed to, we can go for Ice Punch, we can click Close Combat on anything that isn't, things like, we've got ways of dealing with things. Psycho Cut, OHKO's Nidoking. Ice Punch is a 2 KO on a lot of things on his team. I think it's even an OHKO on Garchomp if he's not physically defensively invested. It's just a really good Pokemon, and just the taunt thing is, if we can predict the switch out, would be amazing. We live a good bit of special attacks with the special investment we have, even air slashes. Now, Hurricanes, I'm not sure about. I haven't quite calced that one, but I won't leave this thing in on a Hurricane anyway. We would go straight into Gyarados, or if it was a Hurricane, we used to go into Magneton. So anyway, by the way, Magneton, like I said, is EV to outspeed Mega Pidgeot. We have the rest invested into special defense, and I didn't want to waste EVs, so we had to invest 4 into defense, because we had to technically waste an EV because of losing an IV. So anyway, our last Pokemon is a Choice Specs Victini. 5th of November returns again. The captain is back. We are Timid Nature, Max with that last 4 in defense. Blue Flare, Thunderbolt, Glaciate, and U-Turn. Blue Flare hits a lot of his team for hard damage. Thunderbolt is super effective against Volcanion, and if he's not Assault Vest or HP invested, has a chance to OHKO. Glaciate OHKO's Garchomp every time, and 2 KOs most of everything else on his team. If not OHKOs, mostly. And the thing of it is Glaciate drops speed, so if he switches in Garchomp, then we drop his speed, and we'll be able to hit him again. Even if he's Scarfed, I'm not sure if he would have speed or not, actually. If he was Adamant, we would. If he was a Jolly, then we wouldn't, but that's okay. If he is, that might be just something we do. We can predict the switch into Garchomp, get a Glaciate off, and we would probably just swap into Gyarados at that point. Just, even though that would be tempting for us to stay in, switching into Gyarados would probably be the smarter play after that. So anyway, that's our plan. We're kind of going counter offense here, which I believe is going to work out in my favor because of the fact that he expects this battle to be short, and I kind of want to make sure that we get everything done that we can. Gyarados is also, by the way, a Scald, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Dragon Tail set. Scald is for fishing for burns. That's it. Rest, Sleep Talk, so just to sit there and live, or absorb status, get Sleep Talk off, we can hit Dragon Tail. Hazard Shuffle, if he doesn't bring Defog, which I don't see him doing, but if he does, then we, even still, we get Hazard Shuffle. People, if he doesn't bring Defog, which would be amazing, get things killed really quickly. And it's just good damage on a lot of things. It does about 38% to a non-defense invested guard shot, which is pretty nice. So it does decent damage to a lot of other stuff too. So anyway, that's the team. If you guys are hyped for this match, make sure you leave a like and show your support by commenting and kind of tell me what you think of these sets. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. We're about to have our battle right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll get to you guys next time. Bye, guys.